Hello YouTube, FRG Productions here, and today I'm doing a special showcase slash review of my Lego WW2 German Military. In the upcoming days, I'll also be doing the same type of video on my other militaries for other countries, but today it's only for Germany. And so first off, I'll start with the minifigures, because I think this is what people wanted to see from what I saw in the comments. I'll start off with my just plain dark gray here soldiers, and they're all using the same torso, which is an old Brickmania torso, which I believe it's discontinued now. It's been for a long time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has. It's just a plain gray torso, no details for pouches or anything like that, and that's why I'm using the Brick Arms vests, and I'm using different variations of them all over for the guys. You'll see this face come around often because there's a Brickmania printed WW2 German head, basically. All the guys have these dual molded Lego legs. They're just to simulate the boots. I think they do a nice job. All the weapons I have, by the way, are brick arms, and they're all appropriately arrowed for this army and for the time. As you can see, some of these guys, most of these guys I believe, have all of these guys, I just realized, have this these stickers on the side of the Stahlhelm, and I took this off the, what was it, the Fallschirmjäger sticker pack. This is what this looks like. That's that. They're basically all the same figure in base, but they have different weapons and vests and faces, so you know. These two guys right here, this guy and this guy, are special because they're printed on old dark gray instead of the new dark bluish gray. So these are really cool, and these two are using boots from the boot sticker pack, the WW2 German boot sticker pack. All my rifles and brown weapons I painted on with Sharpie for extra detail, and I think it really does go a long way. These are like the perfect caliber concept, way before the perfect caliber. This guy is the commander. It's using it's the only guy with a sticker pack torso here. Yeah, that's that guy. He has an overmolded Luger. This guy has an overmolded STG-44. That's it for my dark gray infantry. And moving on, here is my winter infantry, and all these guys are using the, what was it, World War II German winter uniform sticker pack, also from Brickmania. They're all using that, so they're all basically, you know, the same figure with the same from the same sticker sheet, I mean. And they're also using the boot sticker pack at the same time. This head again. This Stahlhelm is not the white Brick Arm Stahlhelm, it's a dark gray Stahlhelm that I spray painted white because I switched my dark gray infantry to use the gunmetal color Stahlhelms, and so I had a lot of extra dark gray ones lying around, so I just spray painted them, and I think it does also do a nice effect for the weathering of what the actual helmets would have been like. So they're all a little different. Some have a little, for example, this guy, you can see it has a little blotch and marks from just handling it with my fingers while the paint was drying. This guy's a medic, so he has a red cross painted on, and this guy is from the World War II German officers sticker pack, this torso. I don't know if this is historically accurate. This might actually be an Afrika Corps commander, but whatever. And also some of my guns you'll see are painted on, with paint to simulate wood. So for extra detail, this grenade is also painted with brown and dark gray. So these are the winter guys. These are Fallschirmjägers. Basically they're sticker packs, but as you can tell I'm not using them as paratroopers. I'm using them as like Fallschirmjäger infantry or to simulate a splinter camo, I'd say. Because you see they have the Stahlhelms instead of the Fallschirm helm. And these Stahlhelms are just plain Stahlhelms, but I painted them again with camo to simulate the one on the uniform. They're all basically this guy. Oh, and they're also using the boots. They're using the lighter boots that come in the sticker pack anyway. This guy, as you can see, he's yellow, while the other guys are flesh, but that's because I've run out of flesh parts, and you'll see the effects of that very soon again. Basically, these are those guys. Next up, I'll do my pilots. This guy, as you saw in my BF109 review, 360 printed, really cool. The rest of the guys are from the Brigmania, WW2 German Airman sticker pack. And these guys don't have faces because I was gonna paint a mask like the one on this guy, but I just haven't had the time. And also it'd be really hard to draw a mask that accurately. But, you know, you can't really tell once they're in the cockpit anyways, so it's fine. I have another guy in like the similar uniform, only without the life vest. This guy in brown, and these three guys in black. So these are those guys. I think they're really cool. And finally, these are my Panzer crewmen and commanders. This guy is 360 printed. This guy came with the Panther that's over there, and I'll show you in a second. He has an overmolded Luger, which did not come with the kit, by the way. I just added it on. Printed cap, fully 360 printed .44 camo, which I think turned out really cool. It's one of my favorite figures from one of my favorite kit in general. This guy's the only printed crewman. He came with the Panzer III, that's really old, and this is a really old figure, so there's no 360 printing. It's only front and back, but that's fine. It's fine. And these guys from the sticker pack, the Panzer Crewman sticker pack, are basically simulating this uniform too. So I have a bunch of these guys. All the other guys you see here are basically that guy. Only I've run out of flesh head, so I switched out to yellow, as you can see. All these guys. Actually, this guy is also from the officer sticker pack. He's not a Panzer commander or anything like that, but you know, he's here too because he has a cap. And this guy would be crew for the Marder 3, or you know, another guy in one of the Panzers. So that's it for figures. And I really, on that note, I suggest you guys buy the sticker packs because they're really good at bang for your buck. Next up, I'll do just vehicles that are not tracked. So first up, here's I have two Kubel wagons actually. These are the old style of Brigmania Kubel wagon that has been gone for like a couple of years, I think now. But when I built them, this was, you know, what the Kubel wagon was. And some guy posted the instructions. So these are not kits that I bought. Of course, you can tell, I'm pretty sure. You know, this guy has the printed tiles from Brigmania, but this one is just drawn on. So you can tell I have one in a darker shade than the other one, but basically they're the same build. And yeah, I've run out of parts. I didn't have all the parts to make them 100% accurate to the actual build design, but that's fine, you know. These are these two. That's basically that for them. Next up, I got the Krupp Protzi, which was one of my earliest Brigmania kits. This was part of my first Brigmania order ever. And this guy's just a utility truck. This decal is water slide, did not come with the kit. It's really dusty because it's old, so sorry about that. Again, painted the stock on this MG34. This is a utility truck. You can carry, I think, up to 6 guys on the back and 2 up front. And I'll do a review on this guy if you guys want me to. Just tell me in the comments. This is the Schwimmwagen, which again, someone posted the instructions online of the actual kit, and I recreated it as best I could with the parts I had. So that's why the windshield's different. I didn't have the parts used in the actual kit. And the camo's a little bit different because I didn't have the parts in those colors. I went ahead and bought this the bedroll tile from Brickmania to simulate closer to the kit. And these tiny Balkan crates are actually from Micro Brick Battle, but you know, I stole them to use them here. I didn't have a propeller piece, so that's why this is that part. But you know, everything else all given, still really cool. Next up, I'll do my artillery, so we'll go ahead and do that right now. First up, we got the Needle Werfer. You know, just a bunch of rockets. It's a rocket launcher. So this folds up. It can be towed. It's an ambush camo. Really cool. Really simple. That's that. I'll count this as artillery. It's an MG42 on a tripod, but I thought it looked really cool, and I really wanted this for a long time. But that's that. I believe this is the Pack 36. This is a really old Brickmania kit too, and it's been discontinued for a long time. As you can see, it's really dusty. You know, folds up, rolls around. Gun elevates and depresses ever so slightly, but I'm not gonna go ahead and try and do that because it's probably gonna break on me. It's not. Then I got the Pack, what is it, 38, I believe. It's also a kit that hasn't been on the website of Brickmania for a long time. But yeah, this one can be put together and towed. This one's just a bigger anti-tank gun, but I think it's really cool. That's that guy. And finally, as you know, you've probably been waiting for, this is the Flak 36 or the 88mm cannon. This is not a kit I bought. Again, someone posted the instructions online and I just built it with my own parts. It elevates and depresses because this is technically an anti-aircraft gun, but it was also used for an anti-tank role. The feet fold up, these two on either side for transport, I believe. Has 2 seats for your guys. Lights. This would be a spotlight, but I didn't have all the printed part for that, so I just used the plain part. This is just what you see. Still really cool. That's that guy. I should mention, on the theme of artillery, I got this 88mm shell, so that's that. Real quick, I'll do these crates and boxes from, I believe it was the WW2 what was it, crates and boxes sticker pack, and it was a really nice buy because I was a little skeptical about buying them, but you know, if you wanna put them in the background of a video or of a mock, these will really pop out and add a lot of detail with simple builds. The parts are not included, but you know, you can probably source them out yourself. So they were really cool. And next up, probably what you've all been waiting for, my tracked artillery and tanks. This is the Martyr 3, which was, I used the instructions again from my Brickmania kit, but the kit was actually built in ambush camo, although I built it in light gray mostly, but I didn't have these parts in light gray, so I did them in dark gray. I'll switch them out in the future. And I also ran out of the gray radar dishes, so I have a white wheel, but let's ignore that. The gun moves side to side and elevates ever so slightly, but it's limited there just by the design. The tracks are track links that I bought, so you know, they're not Lego tracks, they're many track links that you can buy. This hatch up front opens, and a guy, I believe, can sit there or stand there. And I just broke this thing, which, you know, happens because this is a really fragile compromise. These are not the actual wheels that were used on the real kit, but I had to switch them out for these radar pieces because I built it in light gray and not the original ambush camo. Oh man, this thing really broke up nasty on me, so sorry about that, guys. Oh yeah, I think we're set. And then in the back, this tailgate hatch opens, but I'm not gonna do it because it's really fragile. Sorry guys, this thing really broke. Your gun has a breech, opens and closes, but you know, who cares? Got these shells loaded up, these brick arm shells. This is basically that, just tank hunter. Next up I'll do the Panzer III, which was one of the earliest kits that I bought, one of my earlier tanks. This is a really old kit. I believe this is the Panzer III Ausf E, but it could be wrong. I already forgot what it was. You know, tracks roll really nicely, and I'll do a separate review on this. This part did not come with the kit. I bought these again, the printed Balkan Croix tiles from Brickmania. I added this piece of flex tubing to simulate the MG that's in the hole over there, in the turret, sorry. There's this decal over here, which I added a long time ago. You know, I'll do a separate review on this guys later. Next up, the Panzer IV, which I recently built in my own parts, again with instructions that I saw on YouTube. The instructions were meant for just a plain light gray Panzer IV, but I tried to simulate the ambush camo so I could use it in a video with the Panther. You know, hatches open, close. I used the tiny insignia from the micro brick battle. Gun elevates and depresses, and to simulate the MGs and the turret and hull, just antenna pieces, you know, turn side to side. Again, Brickmania track links for the tracks. They're really nice. Hatches open and close if they want to cooperate with me. So that's that, and that's that. Really nice, really cool. I think it turned out alright. Finally, a moment you've all been waiting for. The Panther, Ausf G. And this kit was actually a gift from my amazing girlfriend, so shout out to her. And I mean, this thing is just a beast, as you can see. Tracks roll alright, but not that well on smooth surfaces. Has simulated suspension. You know, I can do a review on this guy separately if you guys want. This is just that. Really awesome kit. The 3D printed muzzle brake, printed parts all over. Oh, and finally, how could I forget the tiny little cat and crab? You know, this is just what you see. It's a tiny little tracked vehicle, transport vehicle, utility. I added again micro brake battle insignia. Doesn't roll that well, but that's fine. It's just, you know, what you see. It's cute. And finally, I'll move on to my planes, which you guys have already seen all of them, and I have separate reviews for all of them except one, which I'll show you. You know, this is the Brickmania BF109. Again, if you want more in-depth videos for the planes, there are reviews of them on my channel. I added water slide decals for more detail. Even the band, what is the swastika, which is not allowed to be printed on many models nowadays, actually. So that's cool. That's that. Then I have the BF109G, I believe this is one of my things. Also have reviews for this guy on my channel. And then I have another BF109G, which I also reviewed with decals. This completely decaled. I stole the instructions from the Brickmania kit. I never bought the kit itself. You know, I think these turned out really cool. Again, this is the BF110, which does not fit. And again, I got a review for this on my channel separately. So, you know, this guy's too big for my current little setup. So sorry about that, guys. Finally, I got this white BF109G that I'm building. It's almost done. I'm just missing some parts, and I need to put the water slide decal. But basically, this was what a plane. Get it? Plane. Sorry. BF109 would look like, all white. No decals on yet, except, you know, for the cover, but whatever. I hope I don't lose subscribers over that corny joke. And I'll get you a final overview of my army. These are the figures. And yeah, that's that, guys. Thanks for watching. Also stay tuned. I'll do reviews for all my other armies, which I'll give you a teaser right now in a future video. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, comment if you guys want or whatever, ring the bell notification, etc. You know the drill. Thanks for watching, guys.